Thank you for joining me again for part 10 of our Neuro-affirming social skills series. I'm Evaleen, I'm founder of Awesome Training. Thank you so much for joining me. And what we're using is one of my books, my program that I've developed for autistic kids. So we're on book 2. If you've missed any of the series, they're all on YouTube if you want to go back and start in part 1, or just follow along today. This is a lovely exercise, and it can be done with siblings at home. It can be done in the classroom with every child, or whoever wants to do it. We actually put this is in our parents course, our Cothú course, and I've included it in in the new book as well. Our Cothú course is basically a train the trainer course for anyone who's supporting parents of autistic kids. So after autistic kids are identified, sometimes parents get these really dodgy courses developed by people who aren't autistic and full of just really bad ideas about us. So we've developed an autistic-led course called Cothú, and we're training professionals in that. And these, we had this included in that course, and I just thought it would be lovely to actually make it accessible to people maybe who aren't getting access to that course yet from services or from their practitioners. So this is in Konnect 2, and let's have a little look at it. So you can see we have some cards. Okay, so we have a red card which says I don't have this need, a green card which says I have this need, and an orange one that says I sometimes have this need. And then below here we have some just situation cards, so sample ideas, sample situations. I need to be told exactly when we're going somewhere new. That's one. I need help with standing up for myself sometimes. I need people to understand that sometimes their jokes aren't funny. I need enough time and not to be rushed when you want an answer. I need to move around a lot when I'm talking to someone. I need to ask questions so I can understand something. I need to finish telling a story once I start it. Oh yeah, that's a hard one, to leave something unfinished. I need to communicate by writing or drawing sometimes. I need clear instructions when I'm asked to do something new. So these are just ones that we have included. And then you can play the game this way, and then you can make up your own ways. So how do you play the game? So, I mean, you can obviously, if you have the book, you can print off the sheet and cut them out. If you don't, you can make up your own ones. And it's you can do this with a big group of kids. You can do it at home. And actually, something that comes up a lot is like, oh, how siblings and the autistic child. And I do think, I suppose my advice to parents is, talk about communication needs and sensory needs as human things, because everyone in the home has sensory needs and communication needs, as do everybody in school or every child you're working with. So if we talk about it as a normal human thing, we're not making it all about one person's sensory needs, because sometimes that's the way, oh, well, we're doing everything to suit the autistic child. It's like, well, actually, no. What's happened is other people's needs are met quite regularly, just the way the world is set up. The autistic child's isn't. And then we all have to make a special effort to include the autistic child's needs because they've been excluded originally. So it's not, so it's important that, I suppose, that's the way we frame any work that we're doing, because we don't want to be adding to civil rivalry and making people feel like they're missing out. So my communication needs. So in this exercise, we're going to explore communication needs, and everyone has communication needs. So obviously that's really important to talk about. So we can play it with classmates or family. So hang up. So basically you can hang up your green card, the I need this one, at one side of the room. You can hang up I have this, I don't have this need, at the other side of the room. And you can put your orange one in the middle. And then you call out a situation card. So I don't know, you can have everybody who's in a circle or sitting on the floor or whatever, find a spot they're comfortable in. And when you call out the situation, they then go sit or stand under the one that's most relevant to them. So I need to be told exactly when we are going somewhere new. Call that out. So you'll have some kids who are like, yeah, I absolutely need to know everything. And they'll sit with the green one. And then the ones who are like, oh, I'm actually grand, I don't care, I'll just go anywhere. They'll be at the red one. And then the kids who, sometimes it would be in the orange one. And then you would do the same with all the other ones. So as I talked about earlier, developing a communication profile for kids, take notes. And if you're a teacher doing this in the classroom, you'll get some valuable information about what your kids need and how you can adapt your communication then going forward. So it's such a cute exercise. It's so lovely. You know, and as I said, these are just our suggestions. Add in your own ones. And if you wanted to be a little bit of an investigator, maybe you're noticing that somebody actually, I think they might need a bit more support in this, and I think they might need me to do something different here. Stick it in and see what happens. But do keep a little record of it, because all along you're developing your communication profiles. So thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you back here next week. Again, let me know if you're finding this useful. Tell me in the comments. I always love to get the comments, so please do let me know, and we'll see you next week. Thanks a million.